All right, there we go. We are live with, pretty sure just us watching, but who knows? We tend to pick up on YouTube as well. But we're live with a pretty low-key one-shot Wednesday. It was already planned to be low-key, even though we had some special guests returning from games they are already in, but just about everybody had to cancel due to multiple completely non-connected situations. But instead, we got a couple regulars here, and we have someone who is very much a regular in the Savage Worlds community, yet I've never actually gotten to meet you. So we'll do the standard of go around the circle. Hey, Tom's here. And
Hi,
I'll
Tom.
start with you, Shar.
Oh no,
You've done this like 6 times.
I have, and I've never figured out what to say. Hi, I'm Charlotte Eargang. I run Irregardless, which is a design studio freelancing in the game and geek space. And I do Twitch streaming, both this and a Vert stream, which is a Cypher System game. And that one runs on Twitch TV/Ravendesk Games on every other Sunday. I believe the next one is 2 Sundays from now at 1:30. So join us then.
And then we have our other pretty common one. You've been on what, 3, 4 games, Clyde?
3, I think. Yeah, I am Clyde, and I just lurk everywhere Savage Worlds. I just love role-playing, and that's me.
And then we guess off Process of Elimination, our special guest, known typically in the Savage Worlds community as Dr. Boson.
Hi. My name's Donovan. I run the unofficial Savage Worlds Discord. So come on in. We've got like 300 people, and it's always nice to have more.
Yeah. So with that and all that out of the way, we're not just having our regulars, but we're running a setting that it's not out yet. Oh, yay, it's a big preview, but it's the book I'm a writer on. Nathan, I think I've sent you some proofs of it before, and Shar is literally doing the design work on. So, but that is Hellgate High, which I know many people have said, what's the difference between this and East Texas University? And first of all, what's the difference between high school and college? A lot. But more than that, it's slightly funnier, a little faster, and looser with some stuff. And tries to be in the spirit of 80s and 90s teen movies, while also being supernatural horror. So, Donovan, you were asking, and this is a good time to cover it, what are reason and resolve? We can cover this right away. They are essentially like mental toughness in this game. Reason is when people try to deal with you rationally, and resolve is emotionally. They're based on your smarts and spirit, just like vigor with toughness, all that stuff. For you guys, the main things to cover is reason probably won't come up much. This adventure doesn't have a lot to do with sanity, but sanity will attack you. Same thing with fear in this. You will make a fear check. If you fail, I won't roll on the fear table. I'll roll a d6 damage per negative modifier of that fear check versus your resolve. And you can take psychological wounds. Now, this isn't, let's stack penalties for everybody. You can have mental wounds. You can have physical wounds. You take whichever one's higher. Pretty simple there. On top of that, what will really matter for you guys is the monsters also have reason and resolve if you come across any. You're kids. You may not be able to kill monsters, but you may be able to talk to them. So you can try and convince them through persuasion, maybe even intimidation, if they're not immune. Savage Worlds likes to make a lot of things immune to intimidate. And instead, you'll make that check. Instead of target number 4, it's versus their reason if it's a rational check, or resolve if it's an emotional check. And your check functions just like damage, and you can weaken their will to fight you. So if they're not willing to talk back and have a social conversation, you can still try and talk them down and basically break their will down through emotional damage.
Nice.
Which I think also gives you a good idea of the type of game this is. I'm not going to be so mean as to, we have had playtests where there were things like, oh, you're against a vampire lord. This one's different. He has this special ability called invulnerable. Well, yeah, no, like he only takes damage. No, if you don't get him in the sunlight, you can't kill him. Well, how do we beat him? Talk to him. Stuff like that. But with that, now we get into the adventure proper. And for those who've been following the channel, following the YouTube and stuff, you guys know I recently came back from ChupacabraCon. I tweeted all about it, did all those posts, the Shane interview. And while I was there, we got to have our first public playtest of this game. We prepped 3 adventures to run. Our first adventure was so successful, we decided to just keep running the same adventure over and over again. And that's what I'm going to run for you guys. Y2 not okay. And from it, the top dog in school, you guys all live in a town called Moreno Gulch. You are in Inland, Southern California, which for anyone who has lived there is a pretty weird place to begin with. But Moreno Gulch is a little weirder. Dark forces gather here. Strange things happen. People might even have magic. It's essentially Sunnydale mixed with Erie, Indiana. Now, our adventure starts New Year's Eve, 1999. The biggest party in school is going to be tonight. It's the Y2K party. All the parents are busy off at their Y2K party. It's just about everybody's going to be smashed. No one's paying attention, which means this is the time to have the rager of the century, literally. Well, with that, I should say this was going to be the biggest party because the guy everybody knows, Jason Slater, he was going to throw the party. His parents were out of town. Well, apparently mom caught the flu yesterday, came home, and busted him with 5 kegs in the living room as he was prepping.
Man.
You 3.
Now what are we going to do?
You 3 are the ones who will be taking it upon yourselves to have that party instead. You have no resources. However, you do each have $50. But other than that, you have no resources other than what your character sheet says you do, and the odds and ends. Like, do I have textbooks? Yes, you have textbooks. Do I have a computer? It's 1999. If it doesn't say you have a computer, you don't.
No cell phones.
There is an interesting one. Nathan has helicopter parents, which I will get to cover because this isn't simply overprotective parents from ETU. This is a step higher. Anytime Nathan gets a club, his parents call him. An initiative, in anything. And for them to call him, he has to have a phone. So it does have this fringe benefit of Nathan has a Nokia brick. But anytime he gets a club, his parents call him. And if you don't pick up that phone, Nathan, the next time you talk to them, you have to make a persuasion check with a penalty equal to however many times you ignored their calls. You fail, you're grounded. What's grounded mean? Well, it means you're grounded. We don't have to get into the mechanics. I think he can figure it out.
That's fantastic.
Now, on top of all of that, you guys will notice your characters have a good bit of flavor, and we're going to get into talking about, but they don't have a lot of history. Some of them have connections to other players or other characters, but nobody picked connecting characters. Like Sue, you have a little sister. Nobody's playing your sister. We don't have to worry about that connection. But how are all of you friends? Well, we're going to handle that by a new type of interlude called a connection. So I'm going to draw a card for someone, and it'll give you the theme of how you're connected to somebody. You get to pick who. There's only 3, so you'll only be picking 2 people. But the trick here is if Susan picks Chet, on your turn, since there's only 3, you have to pick Nathan. They're one-way streets. And just for the sake of that, we're going to start with Susan. You have diamonds. So, diamonds are... I'm going to quickly double check this. I've been running my mouth like I'm all trained on this and know what I'm doing. And you get the one suit I blank on.
Mm-hmm. It's not my mom calling.
All right.
My mom doesn't care.
Oh, yeah. So, diamonds are desire.
Uh-oh.
So, something
Oh, can we
you
introduce our
want-
characters first?
Well, we're gonna create the links because they may tweak your characters.
Oh.
They're gonna say a lot about your characters. Because how, especially in high school, who your friends are will slightly define who you are. But
That's
this is a
fair.
good time where you can start to talk about your character. So it's not just like, oh, I just picked this without a void. You can say a bit about your character, but who knows? Nathan might say something about your character when he picks your connection. But yeah, you can... Actually, why did I say no? Yeah, introduce your character, because it'll confuse everybody, and I don't know what I'm saying.
Okay, my character is Susan Stevens. Most people call her Sue, except my mom. But she's kind of known as a troublemaker around school. She's had to take junior classes twice. Not because she's a bad student, but because she spent most of last year skipping all of her classes with her boyfriend, who's now her ex-boyfriend, probably for some reasons. But anyway, she kept the motorcycle, so that's cool.
You have not legally kept the motorcycle, but it is in your possession.
Who said anything about legal?
All right, and who are you connected to, where kind of the theme of how you guys are connected is desire? This can be wanting something, having a common goal.
Remind me who Clyde and...
So we have
Nathan and Chet are?
Nathan, the rough... In fact, yeah, we'll do some quick introductions just to keep things simple. Nathan. You are muted, Nathan.
Yeah, and my spacebar wasn't working. Okay, so Nathan is the son of the mortuary owners, and he is fascinated with death to the point of worship.
Yeah. Yeah, he's also, what's your last name, Nathan? The mortuary?
Grave.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Nathan Graves.
All kinds of jokes that I quite enjoy.
All right, then Chet.
Yeah, my name's Chet Jones. I just really like to get around, meet people. It's the playing football, top of the team, quarterback, all that kind of thing. Yeah, it's just a good time.
Sorry, I had a dog being taken out that was having a ton of noise. That is amazing. Give yourself a Benny for that voice. You guys do also all start with 3 Bennies. All right. So now with a better idea of everybody, what is Susan's connection to one of these two?
So Susan, being a troublemaker, was really kind of into Nathan. And she liked kind of hanging out with him a little too much, which is and just hanging out in the graveyard at night. Which kind of pissed off her boyfriend last year, because he was like, "Oh man, what are you spending so much time with that grave dude? Oh my god." She was like, "Shut up, I only like you for your motorcycle."
What is his name? The
I don't know,
ex-boyfriend.
but his motorcycle is
Put the motorcycle's name.
is Slaughterhouse.
Oh god, no, not again. Not again. Alright. Well then, we will go with the name that stuck through all of the con, Marco. Marco's in his 20s, by the way.
Just didn't understand me. Not like Nathan does.
All right, so taking that over, Nathan, you got to pick Chet, sadly. And you have a tale of tragedy. You got clubs.
Did his mom call?
No, this isn't in game yet. We're establishing background.
So a tale of tragedy is about a year ago, I found out that Chet's grandfather was dying. And I tried really hard to become Chet's friend because I wanted to hang around with his grandpa while he was passing away.
Everybody tries to hang out with Chet because he's popular. You just want that dead grandpa. Oh god, it's so dysfunctional. Alright, and Chet, you link back to Susan and you get to make up whatever you want because you got a Joker.
Ooh.
Everybody gets a Benny. Also, Nathan, you get a Benny. And Susan, you get a Benny. I gotta reshuffle this deck.
Oh, stupid cats.
I say now, typically with Jokers, when I use this rule, you can literally add an element to the group. Like, you can add an item you guys have, or a location, or something like that. Because you got a Joker. You get to just add something for free. Kind of like that Benny used to add to the scene now.
All right. Well, I used to hang out with Susan and Marco when they were like hanging out over by the cliffs. We just kind of like sit down, talk for a while. You know, it was just a good time. Cool motorcycle.
Yeah.
Cool motorcycle. Nice. All right, you get a Benny. That voice is gonna crack me up all session. All right, so we start the adventure proper. We now have kind of histories with each of you guys. There is one other key for this adventure. You guys do have a location already for the potential party. All three of you know of a treehouse out in the woods. So you do have a potential location. If you can come up with other locations, great. But you have a fallback. There is an abandoned treehouse in the woods. Seems like it was built maybe in the 50s. Long since ditched. It's a good place to hang out. There's enough clearing around it for people to gather.
A whole house made of trees?
Okay, Susan. Were you smoking in the treehouse?
No.
I do have one of my item cards from the con that just says bag of pot. Just somebody decided to find a bag of pot. Alright, so you guys find out about Slater's party being canceled. It's up to the three of you to have the biggest party in school history. Really, it's kind of wide open. There's a small checklist of things that will likely help. Food and drink, music, a keg, things like that. But it's really whatever you guys come up with.
Where did those kegs end up? Did he just
You could do some networking to find out.
grab them?
All you guys have heard is he got busted.
He did get busted.
You guys are on winter break right now. It's New Year's Eve. It's not like he has to go to school, which means he gets to interact with people. If he's grounded, he'll just go silent. Now, it is
Maybe he
1999.
can, like, sneak in his window at night.
Yeah. Now, it is 1999, which means if your family has a computer, which anybody can spend up any to just decide that, you could have access to things like instant messenger and stuff like that. Get some AIM going. But
Let's see.
Is it safe to say that the mortuary is attached to a chapel?
We will say it has a small non-denominational service room. Also, your family lives above the mortuary. It's all the same building.
Would there be a chance we can steal some communion wine?
Oh, man. You could potentially.
So while we're planning all this out, are we all like cooperating on this together, or are we just like, yeah, we're just gonna go and grab our things?
We'll assume the adventure starts with you guys already together.
Yeah, Nathan, stealing's bad. We can't do that. Like
can't?
it's but we can't though. Like we could, but we really can't.
What if we leave like an offering? Then it's kind of like paying for it.
Yeah.
I guess.
Like
It has to be
you could pray. I'm pretty sure that's how it works.
Hmm.
And then afterwards, you can do the forgiveness prayer. There's one of those, right?
Yeah, there's definitely one of those.
Well, you guys are the smart ones, so you're probably right. Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, so you pray while we do it so that you can cover us with your godly stuff. And then afterwards, we'll all do the forgiveness prayer. And then we'll be good.
I think this is a solid plan. Because teenagers love communion wine.
Yeah, that's what they really pick over 5 kegs.
It's what they pick over no kegs.
All right.
Does anyone want to try to network? My networking would not be very good.
Yeah, so that's persuasion or intimidation. And with networking, depending on the skill you use, persuasion, you can pay for bonuses. And intimidation, you can crack some skulls to get a bonus. But it has consequences.
We will totally crash some communion wine for you.
You said we all start with $50, right?
Yep, you all have $50, which is what you're gonna need for music, for
$50
food.
Way further in the 90s.
It did.
The
most expensive thing's gonna be the booze. So
yeah, like we're gonna have to pay off. Marco's 22.
That's right.
You could to the party, and he's still talking to you, right?
Yeah, we ran into each other a couple of times. Yeah.
Yeah.
I could see if I could reach out to him. That could be a cool thing.
Yeah, just don't mention I still has his bike.
Yeah, it's probably a good idea. All right, let's see if I can. Let's see what I can do.
Is Chet from Minnesota?
Chet's from a very mysterious place. He doesn't talk about where he's from.
Erie.
Okay. Oh man. All right, yeah. So give me either a common knowledge or a persuasion roll.
Let's see if I can. Would I know where Marco works?
That'd be a common knowledge roll, but I'll give you a +1 from the Joker connection.
Yeah, let's do that. That is a 6.
Nice. So you've heard Marco got fired from the 7-Eleven But, you know, he didn't need that anyways. He has better opportunities. He's now working at the Circle K.
Nice.
Always like Circle K. So yeah, I'll make my way over towards the Circle K and see if I can like bang on the window. Hey, Marco, hey,
It's
are
like
you busy?
1 in the afternoon. Yeah, he's actually pretty busy because, you know, it's New Year's Eve. In California, gas station convenience stores do sell alcohol. So people are still stocking up. And he kind of
mention on like gas, bread, milk in case the world ends.
Yeah, everybody's weird about Y2K. In fact, I'm going to do a quick roll. How many party goers are there looking to get stuff? He has 5 people there looking to buy alcohol, and he has 5 people there who looks like they're preppers. Which, inside a Circle K, 10 people is a lot. So he just kind of looks over at you. Marco's one of those guys that has like the really thin, barely grown in mustache. He's slightly greasy. You don't know if it's because they make him work the fryer, but you get that vague feeling he just is. And he is in the worst Circle K uniform ever.
So I'll stroll in through the front door. Hey, Marco, like the uniform, man. When you get a second, we should like talk. I got a question for you.
All right. Quick. All right, not too bad. So this is a decent interaction as you get slightly jostled aside as there's old woman and a walker just piled up with toilet paper. Just, excuse me, I was waiting in line before you.
Oh, I'm very sorry, ma'am. Please go ahead.
And Marco just kind of look at you. Yeah, whatever. Okay, what? There appears to be a couple very burly guys at the front complaining about the cost of cigarettes. Their Virginia Slims are $2 a pack, and they are pissed.
Ooh.
Oh, man. It's that syntax. Oh, and get me some cigs while you're there.
I don't know. Smoking's like bad for you. Like I feel like it wouldn't really help.
Pray for me afterwards. Come on, it's fine.
I will say, Susan, you are 18. You are the one who is 18, which does give you a little advantage.
Yeah, but I'm not going there.
He is swamped. You guys just want to wait till
Marco's in there.
Oh yeah, you were still talking to Chet, so give me a stealth roll, Susan.
Oh yeah, I like kind of peeked around the door. Oh, I got a D4. That'll do, right?
All right, he has a -2 due to the crowd.
I got a 4.
Cool, he rolled a 7, which with a -2 is a 5. You'd be like, yeah, I'll just... So, and he just starts like shoving people aside coming towards you.
Oh, hey, look over there. It's a unicorn. And she runs.
You run? Did you ride the bike here? If not, where is the bike?
I rode the bike to there's a grocery store down the street, and I rode it to there and parked, and that's where I'm running towards.
All right, so he is going to chase you. Now, we're not going to go into a full-blown chase, but this is going to be a dramatic task. It's going to be a 3-round dramatic task, and you need 4 successes. Now, with that, you guys are there. You can find ways to assist. The first round's pretty easy because you're all at the store and he's busting through the doors. Susan, you get 9 of spades. Nathan, you get a 5 of spades. Chet, you get a queen of spades. And Marco got a 3 of spades. So, Chet, is there anything you want to do? Is like Susan begins to just bolt and he is like shoving through everything.
Yeah, so I know that she like really totally doesn't want to talk to him. So I'm gonna like step in front of the like kind of step in front of him, like, oh, excuse me, and just kind of like hold him off for a second.
Yeah,
like,
give me an athletics check.
Yeah, that's a 4.
Nice, that's a +1. Susan, do you want to go on hold to see if Nathan does anything to help, or do you want to make your check right now?
Yeah, I'll wait.
All right. Nathan, anything you want to do to assist?
No, but I want to offer to cover the register, and then I'm going to do so without getting his authorization.
All right, yeah, give me a persuasion roll to see how well this goes.
4.
Cool, that's another +1. So, Susan, you get to roll with a +2. Thank you, Tom, for subscribing. All right, what'd you get, Susan?
Oh,
That's you, Shar.
me. Athletics.
Yes. This is definitely an athletics dramatic task.
I got a 5.
Is that counting your +2?
No, +2, 7.
7. All right, cool. See, he's also trying to run, chasing you. So he's also trying to get 4 successes in this round, but he doesn't have support. And he's not a wild card. But he has this exploding D6. We rolled a 7, so he has 1 success. You have 1 success. He is hot on your tail. As you guys run across the street, he gets around Chet. All the confusion in the store with Nathan. Nathan hung back. We can handle that, but you're definitely out of the chase now because they are run out of the store. Susan has a King of Hearts. However, I am still drawing for Nathan. No clubs, so we don't have to worry about that yet, Nathan. A 9 of diamonds for Chet. And Marco got a 9 of clubs. So, Susan, are you going on hold?
Yes.
First, someone says, all right. You're going to go on hold. Chet, what are you doing? He kind of got around you eventually.
So I'm gonna be running after him, but on the way out of the store, I'm gonna look back and yell, "Take care of the old lady, okay?" And I'm gonna run out and I'm gonna I'm gonna be chasing after Marco, and basically I'm gonna be asking him to buy us booze while I'm trying to get in front of him to make sure he doesn't catch up to.
All right, yeah. Give me an athletics check at -2 and a persuasion at -2 as you're multi-actioning. I'm also take a Benny because that's amazing.
Let's see. The athletics is a 10, or 8 with a -2, and the persuasion with -2 is gonna get Bennied. Gonna get Bennied again. Bennied again.
Do you need?
There we go. I've got leftovers. It's 6.
Okay.
A 6.
I feel like I should
All right.
give you some of my bennies because.
So he begins yelling back to you, like, yeah, what? Yeah, sure. Yeah, help me get this bike and I'll even give it to you for free. But it has distracted him, which means, Shar, you're getting a +2. But on his turn, he got clubs, which also means in the store, the phone begins to ring. All right, Shar, do you want to go off hold and try and get to the bike before him? If he somehow gets a 12, he'll get to the bike this round. But you're on hold, so you could go
But he
before
doesn't
him.
know where it is.
He's running to the groceries, like he's running after you, and it would just kind of assume he beat you to it in the last minute.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go next.
All right.
I heard the phone ring. I know what that means.
Just in the distance. No, that's when it's like cut to all these like very confused customers, Nathan behind the counter, and the phone rings.
Since he's like almost caught up to me, I'm gonna try and trip him.
Nice, yeah.
So I'm gonna use my martial artist / fighting and just like do a sweep the leg, Johnny, kind of thing.
Nice, yeah. All right. Are you doing this while also still trying to run to the?
Yeah,
All
if
right.
I can.
Yeah. So you're they'll both
like,
be at -2.
Swing around, sweep the leg, and run.
They'll both be at -2 for the multi-action, but your athletics do get a +2 for Chet distract him. So that's a flat, and being a martial artist gives you +1, so that's only a -1 to that fighting. So
nice.
First, let's roll the fighting at -1.
Ooh, get a 6 and a 5. 11 -1 is 10.
Ouch. Okay, so roll your martial arts die with array, like your damage with array, so strength plus the d4 plus a d6.
Where's my strength? Okay, d6.
So 2d6 plus a d4.
Wait, where's the d4 from? Oh, there
Martial
it is.
arts.
6 plus d4.
Yep.
Oh, I didn't hit him that hard. Only 6 damage.
Only 6? That's enough to shake him. And I need him to make a check to... Nope, he just fell. That's good. And then give me your athletics roll.
And then, so I sweep the leg, I go like, and then I keep running. Let's see. So athletics is a d6.
Yep, just a flat roll.
Oh, with the wild die.
Yep. Never forget that wild die.
6. 7.
7. All right, you're up to 2 successes. All right, Nathan, it is your turn. You had a 4. You're in there. You're kind of, you weirdly seamlessly moved into helping everybody, but the phone begins to ring, the store phone.
I'm just gonna ignore it.
Okay. All right. Next round.
Oh, wait, before we start next round, we have a new subscriber who gets conviction.
Oh, this is true. Tom, you have conviction. You get to pick.
Oh, and we got 100. We got a Benny for Clyde.
Dice Crow just gave you a Benny, Clyde. Yeah. Tom, you get to pick who the conviction goes to. If you're not familiar with the new conviction rules with the new edition, it's like a Benny, only better. You spend it to add a d6 to any check, and that d6 may ace. So while you're deciding who that is, you can just post it in chat. I will deal out this initiative. All right, Susan got a 2 of diamonds. Nathan got a king of spades. Chet got a 3 of diamonds. And Marco, who is shaken, got a 2 of spades.
Ooh. That was close.
All right.
Got it real close.
Nathan, phone's ringing. The customers... in fact, give me... All right, Shar, you get the conviction. Give me a common knowledge roll, Nathan, for handling the customers.
I got a 5.
All right, is that count? Oh, no, this isn't persuasion. Okay, cool. You're keeping them at bay. All right, next up, Chet.
I want to make sure it's clear that I'm talking to the old woman with the toilet paper and asking her how her health is.
Nice. Oh, she's just going on forever. All right, so Chet.
So he just like got knocked on his ass.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna run over to him, and I'm still like inconspicuously trying to like get in the way, but not be in the way.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna be like, oh man, hey, do you need help up? And like tripping over, like making sure like trying to pull him up, but like dropping him, and like just like oh.
Well, I think we've pretty well established Chet is a Mr. Goody Two Shoes. So with this, give me a performance, Chet, which Chet's not trained in.
No, he's not.
Chet is actually like a combat powerhouse, but he is like the lawful stupid paladin with his hindrances. He's like the nicest guy in the world.
Got Benny on that. Benny well spent. That's an 11.
An 11. Nice. All right, Char's gonna get a +2.
Nice.
And Char, give me an athletics. Because here's the thing. At the end of this third round, something is going to intervene and stop this scene. You need a raise to get to the bike before that happens.
All right, I got a 7 plus conviction.
You're going to spend conviction? Nice. You can roll that d6.
I got an 8.
Yes.
I knew
You got a
it.
1. It was still worth it. Still worth it. You get to the bike in time. I do need to roll his spirit. Oh, he does unshake at the end of his round and gets up. He needs an 8 to catch up with you to tie. He rolled a 2. She goes, yeah, no, Chet, I'm fine, Chet. I'm fine. I'm trying to get to my bike, check.
Okay, well, hey, can we talk about the boost now? We really need some boost coming up soon. It's gonna.
Susan, give me a driving roll, which is like Susan's best skill.
Oh yeah, I'm the best at driving. I'm the best at what I do. Actually, fighting. But I do have license to drive, and I don't know what that means.
It means you have a driver's license.
So I can't be arrested for doing this. Unlike Marco, I got a 4.
Nice. Cool. That's all you need. You just need a standard 6. Actually, the bike has +1 handling, so you got a 5.
Nice.
All right. Yeah. As you like drift out, and Marco's just like, yeah, fine. Oh, damn. Oh, yeah, sure. At this point, we also cut to Nathan, where the woman is just now finishing up her purchase. Everyone else who was in the store has just like left out of giving up on waiting on her.
Is that phone going?
Oh, Eraser Texas is hosting us.
Oh hey, sweet.
Yay! So with that, Marco will just be like, yeah, fine, okay, let's. What? I mean, I gotta wait till everybody leaves. It's like the old woman's leaving with Nathan helping with her bags, and no one else is there. I guess no one. Oh, okay. The phone's still ringing. So, chat, give me a persuasion roll. If you succeed, he'll deal with you before answering the phone.
Oh goodness, I'm gonna switch out this wild die. It's too good. That's a 15.
Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, he'll
Switch
just
it
be
out.
like,
What's wrong with you?
Failure is indicated.
he goes in, the phone's still ringing, and he's like, hold on one sec. And he walks over to the phone, lifts it, and hangs it right back up. I'm not dealing with that right now. So, you didn't help me get my bike, so I'm not giving you anything for free, but yeah, look, everything was already accounted for, but we had 5 kegs returned today, so like,
It's super interesting because like we really needed 5 kegs exactly.
but like I do have one slight problem. You rolled so high, he'll just be like, dude, I'm gonna level with you. I kind of sold them to someone who like shouldn't have bought them, like you. And the thing about that is you can't really fill out the deposit paperwork on the kegs for someone like you. They got returned, the parents looking for the deposits, and there's no paperwork. I got a boss asking questions about this. So, like, if I got robbed, they could go away. But, like, I need the money for the kegs and what's in them.
Well, I mean, I hope you don't get robbed, but I mean, if we need to pay for stuff, I can do that.
Take a penny. You moron. Take a penny. Nobody took Chet in all the sessions we ran. And I was waiting, because he's an idiot. Him and Raz are the idiots. Everybody took Raz. Alright, yeah, so, like, it's like $50 a keg.
Oh,
I mean, like,
well,
30 of that is a deposit that's refundable, but, like, you can't get that refunded. I mean, if you can get somebody to, like, do it and stuff, and we do the paperwork, that's cool, but, like, if my boss catches another teenager, like, trying to get a refund on a deposit, like, I'm gonna be fired, and, like, I don't need a 7-Eleven thing again.
All right. I'm look over it. Nathan, if I put down the $30, could you put down whatever's left over?
I have 50.
I'm sorry, the absolute lack of math just hit me deep. Could you put down the whatever's left? Sorry. It broke me.
Well, like, is that a yes? Can you help me out a little bit?
So if we both put 50, then we can get 2.
But then how are we gonna get the music?
We'll get the music some other way. We'll just bring a boombox. It's fine.
If you say so, and I'm just gonna pull out the.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Cool. So, like, you guys got a truck to put these in, or?
Oh, we'll just carry him home.
Yeah.
You're just gonna roll full kegs home?
Yeah.
Also, like,
Your
You
voice
could add a
is
little bit.
do you guys got a tap?
Know what for?
What's that for?
Oh jeez. Oh jeez. All right, so guys, I'm gonna give you kegs 101. Just come in the back.
Okay.
And I assume you guys know what a tap is. So he goes through the process of trying to explain, this is a tap. There is not a nozzle on a keg. Also, at this point, you see, these aren't pony kegs. These are full-size kegs. Like, you cannot carry
Get
them.
a pony keg for $50.
No, it's awful beer. It's like the cheapest beer possible. It's Schlitz. We'll just say it's Schlitz. But, these are big-ass kegs. These are full-size kegs, which, hey, Chet may not get this. Nathan, you'll immediately realize you guys can't carry this. You might be able to roll them somewhere, but, like, if a cop sees 2 teenagers rolling kegs on New Year's Eve, you're busted beyond busted. He also is like, this here's how a tap work. You got to put it in the top. You have to pressurize it. All of that. We do rent them for $10. You guys currently now have no money.
Who has money?
Maybe we need to go borrow one of my parents' hearses.
Did I miss something?
These things are heavy.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
And maybe Marco needs to be taken out of this formula.
I don't see how that would help.
So, guys, like,
No.
is this
We'll-
for
we'll-
a party or
We'll come
something?
back for it.
Okay,
Yeah, it's for
yeah,
a party.
Yeah.
You want to come?
Yeah.
All right, you're gonna have to help us out though.
Give me a persuasion roll. Remember, you're an outsider.
I'm gonna spend a penny on that. Okay, so I got a 7, which becomes a 5, and
All right.
actually I got 2.
All right. So Sandwich will just be like, "Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm already kind of helping you guys out, but depends what help you need."
Well, we need you to cover the tap.
Yeah, I mean, I'll get it back, right? Like, I'll be there. I'll
Yeah.
bring the tap. Yeah, I'll bring the tap. I'll use it. I'll take it home. Yeah,
And you can return the kegs for the refund.
nice. Give me a persuasion with +1 or +2. Normally I don't do that, but you're an outsider. And you actually just help that out.
Okay, 5.
5, nice. They'll just be like, "Oh man, yeah, like I could make, yeah, guys. In fact, you know what? Look, I'll get a third, cause like I'll be making $60, and like if there's 20 by the end of the night, I'll bring a third keg, and yeah, I." Look, I'm borrowing my mom's gremlin because I don't have my bike right now, so like I can only fit 1 keg in the back. But like I'll bring that one.
Yeah, we'll figure out how to get the others.
Yeah, sounds like a plan to me.
Yeah, guys, I'll. And he literally just takes out like a notepad and writes "hold" twice and puts sticky notes on the 2 kegs.
Awesome, Marco. Hey, you're the man.
Yeah.
We're gonna, I guess, walk out and be like, "Wait, why do we need to hurt?" Oh, right.
Hey Nathan, I think we forgot the kegs. All right. So Susan, where did you drive to?
I drove to the graveyard.
Okay. So
Okay.
Susan's at the graveyard, but Nathan, Chet, what do you guys want to do? You're on foot. You can easily have like skateboards, but
We're gonna go get a hearse.
you're just gonna head to your house.
I mean, they must have. A motorcycle doesn't really hold 3 people.
No, it doesn't.
At least one other person had to have had some way to get here.
That's why they have skateboards.
Yeah.
We did a Back to the Future and just hung off the back of the motorcycle on our skateboards.
Yeah, you kited. Okay, so
Yes,
heading
yes.
to Nathan's, you guys will see Susan because, of course, the Graves house is next to the graveyard.
And she's just like sitting there, like perched on top of one of the gravestones, like waiting for you guys.
Every shot of Susan is just like way too cool as well, without trying. Like she always has the helmet under her arm. There's always
Her
just
hair
enough
is
of
kind
a
of like waving in the breeze. And her like motorcycle jacket is kind of just like half open, like
Yeah.
casually, but just that kind of casually that's super cool.
Oh yeah. Susan's character was 100% played by like the closest thing to star power the studio could afford.
So once we're all together, I'm gonna recommend that I keep my dad distracted while you guys take one of the hearses and go pick up the kegs.
Yeah. Now, Nathan, you would know everybody else's parents are kind of busy, like getting ready for parties and stuff tonight. Your parents are busy too. They're busy preparing for something.
Yep.
They are down in the basement, in the room you're not old enough to go into yet.
I assume I've been in there though.
You can drop a Benny to say you have. Because this is a room with
All
like
right.
a padlock on it.
Yep. Drop
Okay.
the Benny.
Yeah, this is like a dirt room that's been like dug out with a stone altar in it. There are blood stains on the altar.
That's so cool.
All right. So they are downstairs, which means they're down in the basement.
Well, if they're busy, I'm just gonna steal the hearse.
Yeah, it's just a matter of a stealth check.
Can you drive?
It's fair enough to assume all you guys are old enough to at least have learner's permits. You're just the only one with an actual license.
Yeah.
Let me 11.
An 11. Wow, yeah, you slip in. You have the keys. The hearse is parked in the driveway.
Okay, we're heading to the Circle K. Backing up to the door.
Yep. Now, are you the one backing up, or do you give the keys to Susan?
I think I'd give the keys to Susan.
All right. Susan has license to drive, so basic maneuvers I don't call for a check. Again, there's a whole thing, because this is a whole setting coming out. Basic driving is a common knowledge rule if you don't have license to drive. All the stuff that would be automatic. You don't have to make those checks.
Nice.
And you have to have ranks in the driving skill to get license to drive as a prerequisite.
Oh, well, that makes
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah, because in an
You gotta get
80s,
your
like...
learner's permit, learn how to drive, and then get your license.
Yeah. In an 80s teen movie, like, you don't have a driver's license unless a car chase is going to happen.
Because
Like,
otherwise,
it
how are
wouldn't
you
come
gonna,
up.
how are you
Like,
gonna play License to Drive, the movie?
Yeah. It's the Schrodinger's license. Like, if it comes up in Act 1, there's a car chase in Act 3. We know this. Or it's the goofy time in Act 2 in Encino Man style, but you know. Alright, yeah, so you guys can coast out. You got more than a high enough stealth roll that, like, you can slip it into neutral, coast the car out before even getting it to Susan, and you guys are... You have wheels.
Yeah, we do.
Oh. Nathan, since it is your family's, high or low?
Hi.
Cool, there is no coffin in the back.
That sucks.
Every time. 3 times I roll and I do high-low to see if there's a coffin. If there is, I do high-low to see if there's a body. There was no coffin, a coffin without a body, and a coffin with a body.
Alright, so
Okay,
as we get
so-
to the station,
Yep,
yeah, we just roll the...
So,
Yeah. Yeah, you guys just get back to the Circle K now.
Okay.
You've already paid for the kegs, so it's just loading it back up.
So you guys got Marco to pay for the kegs for you because he's over 21?
Yeah, we'll go with that.
Awesome.
Okay, yeah.
I didn't think he was gonna after he chased me off.
Yeah,
Well, just-
okay, also,
stay hidden.
Susan, I was going to say, give me a stealth roll. Because, like, you're the one driving the car that they're loading the kegs into.
Oh no, I'm not hiding. I don't have
Okay.
the.
I was going to say, are you going to do anything to disguise yourself?
I put a hat on. That's not a motorcycle helmet.
Give me a stealth roll with a +1. Yeah.
Got a 4 + 1 is 5.
Cool, he rolled a 1, so you're good. It's like that classic, like, oh, hey, who's your friend? Nobody? Oh, hey, dude.
Hey.
It's the same motorcycle jacket, but, like, you have the collar up.
Yeah,
and
I
a
got the
hat.
collar up and I've got like one of those like cabbie hats on.
Nice, yes, it is a cabbie hat. It's Nathan's dad's.
It was in like the the passenger seat, and I just kind of picked it up and put it on.
So you guys have 2 kegs. Marco's gonna bring a third and the tap. You won't have a tap till Marco gets there, which could be problems if he sees Susan and all of that. You guys don't have food or other drinks. You don't have music. You also haven't told anyone.
Well, you got to tell them what you got before you get them to come. All right, guys.
It's probably about 3:00 by now.
So we got the kegs. Let's get some music. And those DJ people, they're good at getting the word out. So once we get them, we can have them spread the word. Who are they? Those Jazz and Faz?
Oh, Raz and Taz?
Yeah. Yeah, she doesn't know it in character.
Oh, that's fine.
I remembered it out of character.
Anyone can give me a common knowledge roll or a persuasion roll to either know how to get in touch with them or network to get in touch with them.
What was the first one?
Common knowledge.
Common knowledge or persuasion?
Yep.
I got a 7 on common knowledge.
Nice. Nathan just really knows what everyone does.
I got a 2.
How's chat?
Well, if Nathan already knows how to, where they would be, then we're gonna just head over there, and then if they're not readily available, then I'll talk to people, see if I can locate them.
We have another location. Oh, there it is. That was set up. Since Raz or Taz aren't in there, I'm just going to convert theirs over. They work at the Tap Club, which is their version, or Moreno Gulch's version of the Bronze. It's the Under 18 Club, which is being rented out by the parents, a la Hocus Pocus. But Raz and Taz are still the DJs for it. And that place is it's only 3 PM, so they currently have people setting up and everything. But it is a 21 and over party. Because there will be booze.
Wait, it's a 21 and over party in the 18 and under club?
Yes. They rented out the club.
They're still just setting up. Is there anybody outside yet that's hey, your kids, go away? Or can we just walk inside?
I was gonna say, I'll do a quick roll. I will say that there's flyers up for the Y2 party. 9.
We need a better name than that.
Yeah, so there are 2 people kind of hanging out, and one is this much older guy, kind of Danny DeVito looking, squat, kind of round, telling people where to go. We'll even give him mid-90s Danny DeVito, prime DeVito, if you will. It's and another's a roadie moving extra party supplies out.
Okay.
He's just no, don't drop it. And the guy drops it. Obviously, doesn't matter what it is, but he just kind of looks kids club's closed tonight. We got a special reservation.
Yeah, we just wanted to talk to Raz real fast.
Give me a persuasion roll.
4.
A 4. Yeah, fine. Just make it quick. Just go. Hey, Raz. Just kind of croaks for Raz. And coming out is this, again, Raz and Taz, their parents came from the .com boom down from Silicon Valley before they retired right before the bubble burst. Retired. And they're just decked out in the coolest of everything. Actually, 1999, I believe, is when The Matrix came out. If it serves correctly. So they are 100% Matrixed out raver kids right now. So it's just kind of swooshing out, and they are twins. male and female twins. So just swooshing out in like matching leathers and glasses. Just, what do you need, boss?
Raz, Taz, my man and woman. Good to see ya.
I appreciate that, chat. Me too, chat.
Hey, so like we're trying to set up like a party. I'm gonna like look over at the adults and like lower the voice. Like we're trying to like set up a party, right? So we're trying to get everybody to come in, but like you guys know music, so what do you got for the tunes? We got to get those sweet beats going.
I don't know, Taz. What do you think? I don't know, Raz. I think we could do some cool, sweet beats. Give me a persuasion roll.
8.
8. All right, with a raise. I'll just be like, Taz, we got a job to do. I don't know, Raz. They're not paying us a lot. As Taz leans in with the exact same voice as Raz. Is there alcohol?
Susan leans in and says, and you get to have some, unlike here.
That's what I was telling you, Raz. It's gonna be way cooler. Yeah, I guess so, Taz. Yeah, we'll set up a mixtape. Yeah, we'll just use the dummy again. They never notice.
Again.
There's like stories in the background of whole episodes people want to say.
All right, guys. Well,
So we do have to ask though, like, what kind of gear are you gonna have us work with? Yeah, that's a good point, Taz. What kind of gear are you guys working with? Like, what's our sound setup? Yeah, we really need to know what the sound is.
well,
You guys have
Nathan said we were gonna get like a boombox or something.
That's a real funny joke. Yeah, I'm in stitches. But really, like, we're DJs. What are you gonna use? Yeah. There was more, but I couldn't think of anything.
I'm gonna look back at Nathan and be like,
When you have something worthy of our talents, let us know. Yeah, let us know. And then they whoosh around and begin walking back inside.
Could you guys make us a mixtape?
Give me a persuasion roll as you're going. You do have outsider, but...
And I got a 4.
A 4 with outsider?
Yep.
Give me an athletics check, because something's going to fly towards you. In one swift motion, just...
I got a 2.
Oh no, someone else make an athletics check. Or else I roll to see if the mixtape shatters.
good old football star. That's a 14.
Oh, nice. Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Interception.
Even interception. Yeah, you have it. It just says sweet tunes.
All right, we can work with this. This is pretty cool.
I wanna use my like sweet ninja skills to like steal a speaker.
Yeah, give me a thievery versus the DeVito paying attention to everything.
And I'll be like, hey guys, make some noise on your way out.
You guys could make a distraction. If you guys want to support with anything, you can.
I'm going to leave that one to Nathan because Chet has no idea what's going on.
I'm going to support with academics or science. I'm not sure which it would be, but I'm going to explain to the adult here that alcohol can be bad for your health, and basically explain the effects of a hangover and so on.
Oh God.
With a 5.
With a 5. All right. Chat, is there anything you're doing to help?
No, she's like makes some noise, and he's like, I can like yell out. He has no idea that she's like gonna do anything.
Okay.
He can't even fathom it,
I'm
right?
gonna say, do the school cheer.
Okay, yeah, he's down for that.
All right.
School cheer, I guess that'd be performance.
Yeah, we'll do performance. Look, Chet doesn't typically do the cheer. He's cheered.
Yeah, but he knows
He's
it.
cheered.
That's school spirit.
It's all about that spirit, man. That's an 8 on spirit.
All right, you
It's
got a
all-
plus. You got a +3. So roll your thievery, Susan, at a
Thanks, guys.
+3.
Oh, that's the wrong die. I got an 8 with the +3.
All right. Opposed 4. Cool. You get a raise, so you get 2 items.
I wanna steal whatever looks like Taz and Raz were using. So like a speaker and something that looks like something with a lot of fiddly bits on
Like
it.
a mixer. Yeah.
Like a mixer. But she doesn't know what it's called.
One speaker and a mixer. Yeah. Now you don't have like electronic. Oh, do you have repair? You may actually have repair. You may not. All right, yeah. So you can give me an electronics roll or a repair roll. Cool. That's untrained. It's Savage World. Anything's possible. Just you're gonna get the items either way. It's about the condition they're in by the time you have them home.
Not good, that's what. So what is it, a D4 untrained?
Yep. D4 -2, and you have your wild die, which also has a -2.
And I've got all thumbs -2.
Oh my god! Oh my god! I forgot about that.
So
Oh,
the
that's
highest I can roll is
amazing.
2.
No, acing die.
Explosions.
It's exploding die. The highest you can roll is infinite.
I've seen people roll 40s. It's scary.
Yeah.
I got a 7 -4.
The 3.
I was real close.
Nathan.
Oh, it's -4, but +3
Oh,
because of
somebody
the.
help me?
No, that was the thievery.
Oh,
But
right.
Nathan, you could assist. I'll say at a -2 because you're busy like interacting with him, but that means you'd still have eyes on her. So you could make a check to assist. You have academics. I mean, yeah, you have a decent academics. We'll say academics just to make sure she doesn't electrocute herself because you were already using it. You are muted.
All right, spacebar's working again. So I'm gonna quickly point out what she's doing wrong, hopefully, with 5.
Nice. All right, that's enough for a +1, which is enough to get a basic success. And it's like,
So
yeah,
she pulls the mixer out, like she doesn't even like unplug it. But the plug like has one of those 2-way plugs where it like just unplugs from the thing, and then it falls on the ground, and she's like, oh yeah, and she like picks it up because Nathan points it out.
yeah,
Otherwise she would have just left it.
cool. Yeah, if you failed, you would have just grabbed it without unplugging everything, which means it would have just been like frayed wires. All right, cool. So, if you get Raz and Taz to show, now you do have a mixer and a speaker. You don't have anything to power it.
We're in a treehouse. Where do you think we're gonna get power?
Not the treehouse.
We're gonna steal a generator.
Well, this idea is too smart for Chet. I'm gonna see if he can actually think of
It
this.
is. Make a smarts roll.
Got tinted windows.
That's a 6. Okay, yeah. Okay, well, here's an idea. So I was watching this movie one time, and they needed to switch the power onto their little flashlight, but the flashlight batteries were dead. So some real smart guy like took some wires and then plugged up a motorcycle battery. What if we used your motorcycle battery to power up the speakers?
Do you know how to do that? I can
No.
hotwire a motorcycle, but I don't know if I can hotwire it to a speaker.
I don't know how. It's an option.
It'd be repaired. You guys also have a hearse with a full-size car battery as well. Since you brought up the idea, I feel like it's okay to be like, yeah, you guys have car batteries.
Yeah, but if we do it to the motorcycle, then Chet can't steal the motorcycle back.
That is true. Or you mean Marco? Because
Yeah, Marco. Sorry. He was right there in front of me.
Oh man. You guys can do that. But yeah, you have that. That gets slid into the hearse. Now with 2 kegs, the back of the hearse is pretty full, right? I mean, you can fit like a speaker and a mixer, but you're not going to fit a lot of big stuff in.
We can go drop some stuff off.
Oh, after I drop that off, I like poke my head back in, and I'm like, hey, Raz and Taz.
Yeah. Our entire voice is based off of Keanu. Whoa.
And I'm like, I lower my voice. I'm like, I think we got somebody to donate a speaker and a mixer thing.
Give me a persuasion roll.
Gonna get to the party like, oh wow, this is super familiar.
I have literally, again, I ran this adventure 3 times, and every time someone had Raz, 2 of those times, Raz was like, oh, use my stuff. No, the club's using it, because in those, like, they wouldn't be working it. So, like, I will go to a pawn shop. In both of those times, they went to the pawn shop and hired the pawn shop guy to steal his own stuff to buy off of him. And both times he failed to notice because Raz is clueless.
I got a 5.
All right, nice, a 5. Only 1 speaker? That's cool, Raz. We've worked with less. And Taz,
and
like,
a boombox.
We don't talk about boom boxes.
Okay.
We'll make it work. And Taz, like, opens her coat, because Taz actually has an arcane background and gadgeteer, and her coat's just lined with other gear and pieces and stuff. You guys have the basics. She can make anything.
Because you're going to have to set it up because we don't know how.
Oh,
Thanks,
I know.
I love you. Bye.
Thanks, I love you. I hate manual labor. All right, yeah. So you have Raz and Taz playing your party. So that's cool. All right.
Then
You guys still have like basic food and drink if you want to worry about it, and like getting the word out.
Clearly you get way drunker way faster if you don't have food and drink. So that's a benefit to not have food. Because we only have 2.5 kegs.
So we tell people that we get the word out, and then we tell people to bring food.
Oh, potluck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. How do you guys want to get the word out?
Cheetos potluck.
I mean, I could reach out to the football team.
Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll give you a +1 to your networking.
Yeah, absolutely.
So,
I've already invited all my friends.
Hi, friends.
Let's see. Yep. With a +1, that's a 6.
Nice. All right, so you get a D12. Anything Susan or Nathan want to do?
I think anything that I did would be less likely for people to come. So I'll just not.
Just crit fail.
Let's see. I could. I could steal a bunch of the Y2Yay flyers that they had, like in a pile, and on the back just write down, like in like big like Sharpie marker, like the chisel type that makes you high when you like have too much.
Makes
of it
sense. Susan would have one.
As
soon as you put it that way.
Yeah. And on the back of it, I'll write "Totally Better Party." Where are we having this thing?
Treehouse in the woods.
The treehouse.
In the treehouse.
All right. Yeah. Just what would I do for that? I'll give you a +1 for using existing flyers. So it's like you bought flyers, but for free. I guess it'd still be a persuasion. It's still networking.
Yeah. Okay. And also, like, when I hand them out, I'm gonna tell people that there's gonna be beer and there's gonna be Yaz and Taz live, and there's gonna be everybody in town except your mom. So that's my pitch.
All right. Yeah. Get an extra +1.
I got 10 + 1.
Wow, a raise. All right, so Chet, you get to roll a d12. Nathan, I'll let you roll the dice Raz and Taz got, which is 1d12. Susan, roll 2d12.
Yes.
Let's see. No wild die, right?
No wild die. These are table rolls.
That's a 7.
All right, it does ace, but yeah, so we got 7 people.
I got a 3.
3, so we're up to 10.
I got 8.
Total?
Can I spend a Benny to reroll?
Yeah, you guys can spend bennies to re-roll these if you need.
Because 8 is sad on 2d12.
That is very sad.
That's better.
Oh,
13.
15. All right, so 25 people will show. As of right now.
Okay.
Keeping that 7.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a 3. You just subtract people.
Yeah. Nathan was there.
Let's see. So after I grabbed the football team, I remember there's one more very important thing. This is going to be a big old party in the middle of the woods with no real power other than like maybe the headlights or whatever from the hearse. So like,
oh, and it's a potluck.
And it's a potluck. So like, we should totally get glow sticks.
Yes.
$20 will buy you guys a lot of glow sticks.
I still got 50.
Glow sticks are great because I can't cut off that light source. I mean, it's low light, but...
Gonna have the premier DJs, right? Gotta have things to wave around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, you guys want to go to a party supply store?
that are like necklaces and bracelets. And I'm gonna get like a set of 25 of those. And then I'm gonna get extras for waving around.
Nice. We'll say $20 covers it all. I'm not gonna look up how much glow sticks were in 1999.
Probably way cheaper than $20, but I'll go with it. It's not low light if you have 1,000 of them.
All right. So you guys have glow sticks now. You've got the word out to roughly like 25 people. You don't know if they're gonna interact with more people or anything else.
Yeah, $20 goes into a lot of extra glow sticks.
Yeah. Bill box. Anything about food and drink, or are you guys good?
It was the potluck.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
get everyone to bring.
Cool. So I take it you guys, you also have to get the word out and everything, so it's probably about 5, almost 6 o'clock by now, by the time everything's done.
Yeah.
All right. Everybody give me a common knowledge roll, because I'm feeling nice. You'll be out in the woods.
Oh, we should bring bug spray.
Two.
It'll be hilarious if you all fail.
I failed, so...
I saw the contemplation of a Benny.
4.
A 4.
But I don't know if I want to know.
Well, so here's the thing. Susan will think of this. Whether she shares it, she might just think it's funny. You guys have kegs. You're going to have a tap coming. What are you pouring the beer into?
Our mouth?
Yeah, directly into the mouth.
You have one tap coming.
I saw on TV that people do keg stands.
So, yeah, you guys have no cups. So whether Susan shares that or not, it's just like, oh, keg stands, that'll be plenty.
Susan's bringing her own cup.
It's a potluck. That's cups too, right?
A couple of people will probably be like, yeah, no, just bring like a cup for this soda or whatever. Yeah. Have some cups.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I'll use another $5 to get some red Solo cups.
Only one group thought of red Solo cups beforehand. Every other group was like, oh yeah, crap, mid-party. Okay, so with that, the party, starts to trickle
I usually
in.
have them at my house where there's already red Solo cups.
Everybody just give me a flat persuasion roll.
5.
Is this, does this include my outsider?
Nah.
Okay, then 5.
What'd Susan get?
I got 3.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, it only doubles the total number of people, but about 50 people will end up showing overall as the night goes. Raz and Taz will be there. You guys will get stuff set up. They show up. Raz and Taz just have a generator.
Oh, but you got the generator, and I'm like, no, I got the battery for you, and I'm like, hook it up to Chet's motorcycle. Or to Marco's motorcycle.
Give me a persuasion roll.
I keep saying it's Chet.
Well, we're just going to give it to Chet when we're done with it, right?
I got a critical fail.
A critical fail? Oh my god.
Hey, guys.
Do we look like mechanics? Of course we don't look like mechanics. We're DJs. Raz, that was the point.
No. But, like...
We have a generator.
Fine. Whatever.
Yeah, you whatever.
Yeah. Whatever.
Alright. So we get another interlude for the party because nothing really major happens until midnight. However, possible issues will come up because you guys have set up things like, Marco's gonna be here. The kegs won't work till Marco's here. So how do you guys handle that? Like, is Susan just not gonna be around when he shows up?
Nobody told me that he's coming.
I know.
Yeah, nobody said anything yet.
I know.
Like, I just asked if he was buying it for us, and they said, yeah. And then nobody mentioned anything about a third
people are starting to come
or
up,
it coming later.
this
Well, like, so you've seen the kegs and you've like been around Marco, so you probably know that taps are important. Do you realize that there's not a tap and that?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. If you ask about that, then maybe.
Yeah, maybe this should be our first interlude.
Yeah, where are the taps? At this point, a gremlin pulls up in the woods. Hey guys, I got off work. So yeah, Marco pulls up. Hey guys, I got off work. What are you doing here?
Oh, good. The tap's here.
What do you mean, what am I doing here? It's my party.
Because I guess you probably came with her. Oh man.
What are you doing here?
I brought beer and a tap.
I thought you just bought the beer. Like they
I thought you said
you and you bought it.
I thought you said brought.
No, like well, I'm gonna.
I thought you were just gonna be like the 21-year-old doing it legally.
Yeah. He's gonna get real close and just be like, "Oh man, you don't have to play coy. I get it. You got your friends, so like, you thought the magic was still there, huh?"
Yeah.
Oh, okay. He's like merged in the Raz and Taz because I've made poor voice decisions.
All right. Enough of this. Keg stand.
Yeah. So Marco's gonna be like hanging on you for the night, thinking you're trying to get back together with him. All right. With that, Susan, you get love.
Oh God.
I was hoping. I was like willing it to the top of the deck.
If you rip the card in half, you break his heart.
It just has to do with love. You get to narrate.
I guess he's not so bad.
Okay, so you patch up with Marco.
Well, he doesn't seem to be like super mad at me for making him faceplant yesterday. So cool.
All right, Susan and Marco will be found making out in the woods. Nathan, everybody gets a Benny because Nathan just got a Joker. Nathan, you get to have whatever like high school trope at a party happen to you. You want.
I picture at some point I've been drinking way more than a person my size should. And after doing a keg stand, there's somehow a picnic table here now. And I am taking my clothes off and dancing on the picnic table.
Okay, now you've got to act it out.
Oh, yeah. Watch that jelly roll. I'm doing the sprinkler naked.
Did you get all the way naked?
Sorry. I did catch like all of that. Okay, so remove the outsider hindrance for the rest of the party.
Nice.
All right, and Chet, you have a disaster. Which, if you care about value, it's a 2. It's the worst club in the deck.
Boy, oh boy.
Oh. Well.
Okay. So this party's going, and Raz and Taz are up, like probably like up in the treehouse, and they're like DJing or whatever, and there's like people are like waving around their glow sticks and everything's going on. Chet's gonna like he's a little bit tipsy. He's had a little bit to drink, but he knows he's not supposed to drink too much. It was just making like relatively poor decisions. He climbs up like halfway up the side of the treehouse, and he's like, like, "Come on, bros!" And then he like jumps into the crowd, and everyone just like parts.
Oh man. Oh, that's rough. Okay. Now, on top of that, since everyone's been partying, I need everyone to give me a vigor check.
Figure.
5.
Nice.
6.
4.
You know, I'm gonna go nicer because you're a smaller group. I'm not gonna use the troll stats for what shows up because that'll just kill everyone. All right, so everybody succeeded. It sounded like. So none of you guys have fatigue from drinking.
We're good at partying.
Now, the other big advantage of having Nathan in the group is since you have a cell phone, you have a clock that's perfectly accurate, which means you guys get to know exactly when it's midnight. So
can we do the countdown?
that's the whole point. I mean, Raz and Taj will be like, "That's gauche," but I mean, we probably should.
We can do it ironically.
We're pre-hipster.
Oh, shoot.
But they do, and they start doing the countdown. It's 5, 4, 3, 2. Everyone gets to give me a notice roll.
My goodness.
Nope.
Benny.
I'm like, 1.
4.
11.
Ooh, 11. Jesus, chat. You get like a 6th sense of something's going. Nathan, you sense the ground begins very subtly rumbling. Chat, you feel the ground rumbling. You get like a 6th sense. In fact, give me a spirit check.
Oh boy.
Because when I run con games, I can go crazy. It's one session.
Hey, look, I keep switching these wild dice out, by the way. This was a 10.
You are apparently the chosen one, Chet. Your like Slayer powers activate because Chet's actually built to like just demolish shit. No, you're just boom, and you get like this flash of like danger is coming from the tree. You get a reaction before it happens. At the 2
Oh
count.
boy. Do I have any idea like what it is, or just like, oh shit, there's a thing
It's a
there?
spidey sense thing.
Okay. He's just gonna like everyone's like doing the countdown, 5, 4, 3, 2. He's gonna stop, he's gonna perk up, he's gonna look over and he goes, "Scatter!" And then
Core. All
Shut
right.
up, Jen. She's busy making out.
So give. All right. So as you yelled "scatter," the tree explodes. Sadly, Raz and Taz are up in the treehouse.
Oh no.
Since they're not player characters, they die. But the tree
Oh, no.
like rips down the center, which means the treehouse just like explodes. The center is like this gouge into the ground as like fog begins rolling out of it with a sickly green light.
Who
I
brought
need-
the fog machine?
Everyone to give me a fear check at -1.
Like, I thought that this just affected electronics. Isn't that what Y2K is about?
Wait, which one's fear check? That
Spirit.
spirit?
See, that's a 6.
Cool, you're good.
9.
You're good.
Ooh, 4 minus 1.
3. All right. What is your resilience?
good question. You mean resolve?
Yes, resolve. Sorry.
5.
It's almost like I wrote it. I've dealt 5 damage, so you're shaken from this. And I'm going to deal an initiative because something's going to begin clawing out of that hole. So, Susan, 5 of diamonds. Nathan, 6 of diamonds. Chet, 2 of diamonds. The Thing, 3 of diamonds.
God damn it.
Nathan.
Can I Benny for a higher card?
You can.
Yes.
5 of hearts. All right, Nathan.
Okay, what does this thing look like?
You don't. Give me a notice roll because it hasn't fully climbed out yet. But from the fog, you start to see silhouettes.
A 5.
All right. It looks big. You see the silhouette of a horned head starting to come out with big, meaty hands. And by meaty, I mean like the hand is probably about 2 feet wide. The head is, like mascot-sized head.
So I'm crawling back up on the picnic table, and I'm rocking some really poorly sang Hell's Bells.
All right. Is that all you're doing for the round?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, actually, I forgot. Susan got the 6. So give me a spirit roll, Susan. I flipped those cards around.
I did not make it.
Okay, and Chet.
I'm just gonna be hiding behind Marco. Like, shit, I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. I'll give you your freaking motorcycle back.
You still have my motorcycle?
No.
All right. Chet.
Oh Lord. So the tree split, and then Raz and Taz just get thrown off somewhere. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. People are screaming and scattering in chaos.
It's probably because you did a belly flop.
How hard did I land?
Somebody. So we've got this. I have probably the food all laid out on the hearse because it's a long flat surface. So I've. Can I say somebody brought a half watermelon kind of thing, or it was just this little thing people.
Oh, totally.
Cool. I'm gonna grab it and throw it at him.
Okay, yeah. Just give me I'll grabbing it. I'll be readying a weapon. So just give me an athletics to throw.
I'm bennying that.
Yeah, he's only half out, so he does actually have cover right now.
Oh, damn.
We need to hit a 6.
Yeah. I'll try one more betting on it. There we go. That is an 8 with the -2.
Nice. So that's a hit with a raise then after the -2. We'll say the watermelon's a D4, so strength plus a D4 plus a D6. And it will destroy the watermelon.
Let's see. 12.
12. Nice. That shakes it.
Nice.
It goes.
Not cool, dude. Get out of here.
So we have Susan, Ace of Spades. Nathan, 9 of clubs. Chet, 8 of clubs. 10 of diamonds for the baddies. Susan, roll to unshake.
No.
Oh my god.
That's kind of Benny to unshake though.
Okay, I was like, you don't have penalties yet.
I keep getting a 3. This thing is scary.
It is. Alright, if you spend a Benny, you're just unshaken, so you can do whatever you want.
I want to get in the car.
Alright. Yeah,
I'm like, get in!
give me an athletics check to fumble with the keys and get the car in and everything. Are you starting the car this round too?
Would that be like a multi-action?
Yes.
I better not, because I'm already all thumbs here.
Oh my god, you are. Okay. Getting in the car won't kick off all thumbs. Getting it started, however.
Yeah, we'll deal with that next turn. Oh, nope. We'll deal with the... No, I gotta Benny
I was
this.
gonna say you dropped the
Got a
keys.
2.
Oof.
Ah, that's better. 8.
8. Alright. Cool. You get the keys. You get the car open. Swings out. You're in the car. In fact, with a raise, I'll say you get Marco too.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, it now reveals itself. This is a Minotaur. Only it's like a red, scaly, demon-looking Minotaur.
What the...
A little more piggish in the face.
Ooh.
Alright. So 1, 2 will be it attacks the hearse. 3 is Nathan. 4 is Chet. 5, 6 is Innocence. It turns towards Nathan.
Oh,
and in
boy.
a gravelly voice it says, "The clan Graves," and begins charging towards you. Alright, so what is your parry, Nathan?
It is 2.
Ooh, so a 7's a raise. Oof. Okay. Oh, cool. It's weapons only, strength plus a D. That's good, because its strength is very high. So it and goes to like hit you with this like weird etched like stone axe with runes in it. 12 damage.
Okay, I'm gonna try to soak that. Okay, so my toughness is 5, and I got a 9 on my soak.
Oh, you're
roll.
fine. You're fine. Alright. That ends its turn. So next up is Nathan.
Okay, I am going to I think I am drunk enough, and by the way, I did get a club, so my phone is ringing.
Yeah, your phone begins to ring. Thank you. Take a Benny.
I am going to tell the Minotaur that I've got to answer the phone, and if he could just hold 1 second, I'd really appreciate it. And then I'm going to go try to find my pants that have my phone in them.
All right, nice. Oh, that's right, because you're naked. All right. So here's the thing. You can do this as an actual social attack, because we have the social attack rules, or are you just looking to, like, distract him with a test?
I'm going to try to do a social attack to confuse him.
Yeah, so this will be a persuasion roll.
I'm going to Benny that.
This is versus his... Yeah, this is... No, it's confuse him, so it's smart. Oh, okay.
And I'm going to use another Benny. All right, that's a 5 until I can find my...
A 5 total?
Yeah.
That will shake him, because that matches his resolve. He's just, well, huh? All right, Chet, you're up.
So this thing just charged for Nathan. So without even second thought, he's just gonna run over to try and like interpose himself between Nathan and the monster. He's gonna like jump up to grab onto the horns and headbutt it.
Nice. All right, I will say this is a multi-action. It's obviously not like a full grapple because I'm assuming you're letting go after you headbutt him.
Yeah.
So we'll do this as a athletics trick to make him vulnerable.
Perfect.
Which, if you get a raise, he's also distracted. So, or also shaken. Agility is a
Let's see.
D8.
Only a 4. I might Benny this.
All right.
Now I'll let it be.
Right.
With the -2, it's a 2 actually. So I'll
Okay.
throw one Benny and see what happens. Only a 3. Oof.
Okay. Well, then he doesn't have to roll to oppose because new oppose rules are faster. All right.
Yep.
You go to grab him. Okay, so you don't get the head, like you don't get him by the horns. You can still headbutt him as an unarmed attack, though. Is this
Absolutely.
a wild attack?
Yes, of course.
All right. Is it specifically a hit to the head?
I'll say.
Because if you miss the horns, you could be like, I miss and get him in the gut type thing.
Yeah. I'll just like just slam my head into his solar plexus.
Nice.
Let's see. With a wild attack, that negates the multi-action, so that's going to be a 6.
Ooh. His parry is a 7.
Oh.
It's just
I have no more bennies.
And he just kind of like sideswipes you in like a very football maneuver. Like just whoop. All right. Susan gets a Joker. Everybody gets a Benny. Nathan gets a Jack.
Joker's gonna help start that car.
Chet
It
gets
is.
a King.
I'm suddenly not all thumbs.
He gets an 8. So, all right, Susan, you have a Joker. Do you want to act now or stay on hold?
I'm gonna act now.
All right, yeah. So you're under pressure. Need to start the car. It's a flat driving roll. You are all thumbs, but you have a Joker, so flat driving roll. Is there anything else you're gonna do this round, though?
I want to drive it into him.
Nice. That's just one roll, but it will increase the difficulty to a -2 before all thumbs. So you're at a -2 total. Single roll. Oh my god. This hearse has a top speed of 120 miles per hour, apparently.
So there's like all this food on the hood. And so she she turns on the car, starts the wipers to like get the food off the thing. And she's just like, I got a license to drive you off this planet. And she goes for it.
All right, yeah, give me a driving roll. -2. Let's get this.
I got an 8.
An 8. All right, he gets to avoid with agility. He did not roll an 8 on his D8. He rolled a 2, which means it's a hit with a raise. I know what the top speed is, but I don't know what the acceleration is. So instead, for the sake of it, roll a D12, Susan, and that's how many miles times 10 is how many miles per hour you immediately start going. You get a 12, you're 0 to 120.
3.
30 miles an hour. That's 6d6, and you hit with a raise, so that's 7d6 damage.
I want to push him back into the hole too, like because I'm.
Yeah, that's actually a good call. Oh, Nathan, give me an agility roll +2, because you're there too.
I love you guys.
Oh yeah, chat, you interposed yourself. Give me an agility roll +2.
I got a 16.
Oh my god, do you want to like jump and like run across the hearse? Because
I pictured that I kind of just trip as I'm searching for my phone and then just like roll perfectly across the back of the hearse.
Nice. Chat, how'd you do?
19.
19. Oh, nice. You guys had to beat an 8. That's what's amazing. You guys just get out of the way. All right, what's the 7d6?
I got 22 damage.
Oh my god. All right.
A little low.
Yeah. Do you want to Benny that damage?
Yes.
Because you always take the better result, so. Oh, +2. It is a Joker time. So it's 24.
Right, 24. All right, so 24 or...
Because I have bennies. I have bennies galore for this thing.
10, 15, 20, 26, 27, 8, all right, 30.
30 damage. All right. That is 18 above toughness. So that's 4 wounds. I think it's about time for him to start spending some bennies. He's not a wild card, though. But his vigor is a D12.
Oh, I did spend my conviction,
Yeah.
sadly.
All right. That is a 9. That's an 11. All right. That soaks 2 of the wounds. Spending 2 bennies. So he will take 2 wounds. 2 physical wounds.
Go back to hell!
He gets knocked. He definitely gets knocked heading backwards. He gets to make a strength check, though. His strength's a D12 plus 3. So, yeah, that's a 13. You hit him, it hurts him, but he just, even at the Maisu, that's a 11. He just, like, roots in and holds the car. Here's the other problem, though. The car also takes 30 damage.
I got a motorcycle.
It has a toughness of 14. That is 16 damage. That totals the car.
Worth it.
So it's like wrapped around him.
Did you put your seatbelt on?
Yeah,
No.
she didn't.
Because that's a thing.
So you also take 30 damage. Seatbelt would have halved that.
And neither did Marco. We're gonna die together in
Yeah.
a blaze of glory.
I'll spend a Benny for Marco. No, I'm not. I'm not on that. I'm just gonna roll his vigor for walking wounded because that's a way better shot. Hey, Marco's walking wounded.
Here's a fun thing. Apparently, if the vehicle's wrecked, then the people inside don't take the full 30 damage. You roll 3d6 as new damage for them.
Oh my god, really? Take a Benny now.
No.
Okay.
Only 3d6.
I will roll that 3d6
because you only hit like 30 miles an hour before you slammed into him.
Yeah, that's like
11,
residential
13.
speed.
Yeah.
Okay, 16 damage.
Still,
That's practically nothing. I've got a toughness of 7.
That's 2 wounds.
Oh,
so-
6.
6. That's 2 wounds. You want to soak any of that with a Benny?
I sure do.
You sure do.
I sure do.
30
What do I roll for
damage.
toughness? 6. But I have my motorcycle helmet on. So I roll my
Susan's gonna
toughness. I roll my vigor.
Yeah.
D6.
Yeah, vigor. Susan's gonna like get out of the totaled hearse, get on the motorcycle, and just crash into it again.
Got a 7.
You soak 1 wound of the 2, unless you Benny. If you take that, you'll have 1 wound and you're shaken.
I feel like I should save this Benny. I only have 1 left.
If you only have 1 left, save it. All right. So next up is Chet.
So I have 1 wound and I'm shaken?
Yes, because you didn't soak all your wounds, you're still shaken from the wounds.
Okay.
Okay, so this thing just got rammed into by the hearse. I'm gonna say that can I say that I like jumped on, like basically like dived on top of the hearse and just kind of like lying on top of it?
You rolled a 19. You can say whatever you want.
Fantastic. In that case, I'm gonna like pull myself up. I'm gonna jump up and drop kick it and land on the hood of the hearse.
Nice.
Let's see. This is a wild attack.
Yeah. Oh, this is definitely a wild attack.
That is an 8.
An 8. An 8 is a hit?
Ooh, that was garbage damage. I'm going to Benny that. That's much better. That is 13 damage.
That would shake it, but he's already shaken. Yeah, I'm going to drop a Benny to soak rather than the unshake reach. With a D12 vigor, he rolls a 3. I'm going to Benny that again. He rolls another 3. I'm spending my last Benny. This fucking asshole. He rolls an 8. All right, there. He is perfectly fine now.
Perfectly fine.
Nathan, you're up.
Okay, so did I get the phone out of my pocket before I got hit by the car?
No, because you didn't spend the action. Like you didn't actually ready
then
it.
I am digging through my pants and I'm getting out the phone and my scalpel.
Okay, yeah, you can ready 2 items. That's free. You can just get those both out.
And then I'm gonna answer the phone.
Okay.
Hi.
Nathan, what? And it's just kind of getting real spotty. Where is the hearse? Where is the hearse?
Yeah, quick question. Did you summon a demon?
Give me a persuasion check.
Question.
I'm gonna Benny that. And again. And critical failure.
Oh my god.
No.
I rolled a 1 and a 2, a 1 and a 2, and then double ones.
Oh
This is
my
coming.
God.
This is coming. That is like the Jaws theme of dice. All right.
Dun-na, dun-na.
Critical fail. All right. Oh man. The phone just hangs up.
You are so grounded.
All right. It's its turn now. Actually, no, the phone doesn't hang up because it's a critical fail and the Minotaur goes next. Just be like, your dad will be like, what? You're there? It's about to. And that's when the phone crunches as a meaty hand ripped around, destroying the phone because the Minotaur is up on you. And just looks and says, I said Clan Graves. Headbutt. Wild attack headbutt. D10 plus 2. I don't have any bennies now. So, like, I don't think a 4 hits.
A 4 does hit.
Oh.
No.
Oh, no. Okay.
Even with wounds, that's still a hit.
Oh, no. With his 2 wounds, that's a 2. Thank you.
Well, my parry's a 2, so that's still a hit.
Okay, I can't remember if you had fighting or not. So he's bloody as Clan Graves. Goosh. You have no idea what to do, apparently. 6 plus 2. Ouch. 9. 10 plus 2 is 12 plus 3. 15 damage.
Okay, I'm gonna try to soak. And that's a 5. So 10 and then soak 1. Well, I mean 15 minus my toughness of 5 is 2
10.
wounds.
2 wounds.
And I soak 1, so I take 1.
1 wound and you're shaken. Alright. Alright. Susan. Ace of Hearts. Chet. 6 of Spades. Nathan. 4 of Spades. The Minotaur. King of Spades. Susan. You're pretty beat up. Oh yeah, you're shaken. So give me a
Yeah.
spirit check at
Kristen's
-1
just, like,
to unshake.
shell shocked and like holding the the steering wheel like it's not dead.
Alright.
Let me see if she unshakes.
Yeah, don't forget the -1 for your wound.
Well, she wouldn't anyway. She got double freeze.
Ooh, ow, okay.
She just continues to do that.
Alright, so next up. Oh, yeah, he's gonna multi-action. Because he's going to pick up Nathan with a grapple. And then throw him.
Let's see.
So
Bridget.
first is a grapple, which is opposed athletics, if I remember. Alright, 5. So Nathan, give me an athletics check.
I got a 2.
Alright, he got you. Grapple, which I'm gonna quickly double check. I'm drawing a blank on the grapple.
Entangled is the victim is distracted and he can't move.
Distracted, can't move. Okay. So -2 on actions. Not vulnerable. Because that's where
Not yet.
That's where the big difference would be. Because he's then gonna spend athletics to throw him. So double check his athletics. Because I don't know the Minotaur that well. Okay, it's a D8. 6 doesn't hit with a raise, but he throws you. Trying to think what the damage of your own body as the weapon would be.
Probably an extra D6, I'd
I was
imagine.
trying to think D6 or D8. I'll go with D6. Plus strength, so +3. 11 damage, Nathan, as you go flying.
Okay, I'm going to spend my last Benny to try to soak that.
Not the mechanically
And a fail.
optimal way. Alright. So 11 damage is a wound.
Oh, one wound.
One
yeah.
wound. Yeah, so hit, you take a wound. Alright, his turn's over. Chet, you're up.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna jump onto the back of this thing and I'm gonna jump onto its back and pretty much just like slam my fists down onto its neck.
Nice.
Let's see. Oh boy, that's a 5. That's a wild attack. Yeah, that's
So a
make
7.
that a 7. Yeah,
That hits.
stay vulnerable.
Clyde, you get a Benny from Dice Crow.
Let's see. That's 9. Not very high.
No, doesn't. You hit into it, it's just doesn't phase him. His toughness is 12, to give you an idea.
Mm-hmm.
So you're just hit into him. Alright. Nathan, give me a spirit roll to unshake. Don't forget those wounds. You're muted.
Spending my new Benny to unshake.
Alright.
And I'm going to attack him.
Okay.
Oh, and I don't have fighting, so here's my D4.
I love
Oh boy.
how, like, we opened saying if, like, you can talk to monsters because they'll just obliterate you. And there was, like, one action of talking, and, like, as soon as it started swinging, you guys are like, we swing back. We swing
It's
back
Chet, man.
hard.
So I missed.
Okay.
I just haven't felt like a Minotaur is a monster I can talk to.
Oh, no, it's fine. I just find it hilarious.
Yeah.
Susan, 3 of spades. Chet, 5 of hearts. Nathan, gets a joker. Everybody take a Benny.
Oh.
It gets an ace of diamonds. Well, Nathan, you get a +2 to anything you do, if you want to do
All right.
anything.
I am gonna try to attack it again
All right. What are you
You
attacking
do get
it
again.
with?
I'm on top of it.
with the scalpel and
Oh.
a critical failure.
Oh my god,
I think
Nathan, roll scalpel damage. Don't forget, you deal +2 damage because you have a Joker.
I'm about to get stabbed.
Oh, this is not good. 9
This is how a
plus
character
5,
died in my last
14,
campaign.
16 damage.
You go to
Let's see, that's
swing, like you go to jab with the scalpel as he's like headbanging down. You go to like aim for his neck and you miss as it goes around and it just stabs Chet in the face
Oh no!
for 16 damage.
His perfect good looks.
Oh boy, that's 2 wounds. I'm gonna spend a Benny to see if I can lower that.
I will say you can I will let you auto soak a wound for an eyeball.
Yes.
So take 4 damage away and you have one eye.
Fantastic.
Permanently has
yeah.
one eye.
1 wound. And probably shaken. Let's see. Did I need to spend a Benny on that, or is that auto?
No, just
soak?
that wound gets dropped before you try to soak.
Fantastic. Then I'm not going to try and soak because my eye's gone.
Yeah. All right. You're probably screaming. I think that's
Yes.
a fair assumption.
Absolutely.
Puny flesh scream. And he goes to grab Chet. This is a multi-action. Athletics. He has 2 wounds, so this is actually a -4.
I'm also vulnerable, so there's that.
Oh, okay. Well.
Oh yeah, because wild action.
That's fine. He rolled. Well, no. 4. You get to make an athletics check. You do actually have to oppose.
That's a 3.
Ugh.
Shortest game ever.
He's gonna hit a dude with another dude. He then wild attack fighting Nathan using Chet as the. So yeah, what's his fighting again? A D10. All right. He does have 2 wounds, so this is a -2 against Nathan. That's an 8. D12. Yeah, I'll just count a person as a D6 weapon. Because I'm kind. That could be so much worse.
It could be much worse.
You both take... Ooh, that explodes. Alright, so
Seems
hold on.
pretty
boy.
bludgeoning though.
18.
That explodes.
You both take 20 damage.
Oh my god!
Yep. Now I'm gonna soak.
Yeah!
Yep, trying to soak.
Nathan, you get +2
Before I
on your
all
soak
the
roll.
everybody.
Do not forget that, Nathan. You have a Joker this round, so you get +2 to soak.
Let's see. Spend my last penny.
I got 12.
Okay. Ooh, that's 3 wounds you can soak off. 5 20s 15, which is 3 wounds. You soak all your wounds.
And I don't.
How many wounds you take, Chet?
All of them. I'm incapacitated.
I was gonna say, well, what's your toughness? Oh, but you took a
7.
wound.
Yeah.
7 20s 13. Ooh, you are incapacitated. Roll on that incapacitation table.
There we go. Let's see. Is this? Do I need to see if I'm bleeding out, or is this just assumed that it's non-lethal?
We'll assume non-lethal.
Oh hey, somebody got a Benny.
Yay! Ooh.
Clyde.
Yes,
Oh,
I
that
said that
happened
earlier.
already.
I told him about that one.
Dang it.
You're not on your game,
Oh.
Shar.
Oh, that's hysterical.
What?
He hit me in the dick.
No wonder you're
So he picks you up, because he picks you up like this way and goes boom, and just like the legs go on either side of Nathan as your pelvis just hits him in the head.
I get junk right in the face.
For 20 damage. 20 damage junk is a
Remember when he
fast
said-
dick.
That explodes.
That is, oh my. Okay, so his turn's done. Chat, you're unconscious. Sure, you're up.
Oh God.
Again, because this is a one-shot, it's obviously not that serious a game. I'm not going to have you reroll every round, but you are now his weapon, chat.
Fantastic.
I'm still shaking. I'm just sitting there like trying to like turn the car on.
Why won't it turn on? Your
I can't,
head's
I
kind of
can't,
bleeding.
I can't.
Okay. Alright. Oh wait, that was a Joker, wasn't it? So I need to shuffle again.
Oh wait. Oh. Hey, did we all get bennies for that? Because I didn't pick
Yes.
mine up.
Yeah. At least I said you all should. We're not in person. I can't huck them at your heads.
Ugh.
Alright. Char, 10 of hearts. Chet, not around. Nathan, Jack of hearts. It gets a 4 of clubs.
Oh, your phone rings.
No. The Minotaur's phone rings.
He's got overprotective parents too.
And it's the
Mom.
Graves. Like, demon, what are you doing with my son?
How do you get this number?
Nathan's phone rings. I'd like to talk to the demon. We have some things to discuss. Nathan, you're up first. First
Okay,
you get to unshake.
Yeah.
Oh no, you soaked all your wounds, so you're unshaken.
Oh, that was a good roll too. All right, I am trying to attack, and I am wild attacking with the scalpel.
Alright.
With a 2.
No. Oh man.
I'm doing horrible.
You get a Joker! A crit fail. Nathan's done. Susan, you're up.
Am I though?
Yeah, give me a check to unshake.
Oh, hey, I'm really unshaken.
Cool, you can act now.
I got a 10.
Cool, you can do whatever you want.
I'm just gonna sit here in the car and keep trying to turn it on.
Yeah, that's not gonna work.
No.
Okay.
No,
A small fire ignites in the front of the car.
I am going to I'm gonna try and I'm gonna get behind it and I'm gonna kick it in the back of the knee. Sweep the leg, Johnny.
All right,
This
yeah.
worked
It's
yesterday.
a fighting roll at -2. This is an actual cold shot. Not bad.
Yes.
Are you
But
wild
plus one,
attacking?
because I'm a martial artist.
I was gonna say, are you wild attacking? And don't forget, you do have a wound, I believe. So you also have -1 from that.
Oh yeah. Wild attacking makes me vulnerable on the next turn.
It does, but it gives you +2 to hit and +2 damage.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
All right, so then that's a flat roll to hit. Oh, and you get +1 still, because Nathan still provides gang up. Chat no longer provides.
God. Oops, no, it just got a 5. I don't know why I
5?
rerolled that.
No. No, 5 misses.
Oh wait, no, 6. Then I
6
got a +1.
misses. So you go to kick the leg, and like you barely miss the leg, you just kind of like stomp next to him.
And then I'm like, hey.
All right. Hi, Nathan. Low, Susan. Alright, he's still going to take a swing at Nathan, so he's going to multi-attack. He's going to take 2 actions, and he's going to use Chet's body to take 2 wild attacks, one at Nathan, and then swings over to hit Susan, too. So, I keep losing my D10. There we go. So, Nathan. Oh, -2. So that's only a 7. That's still a hit with a raise.
Yeah.
We're just all gonna die.
Probably.
Gonna be
I
fine.
just rolled a 12 on the D12, so 26 damage to Nathan.
And I just have to take it.
Yeah. Ooh.
Yep.
Roll to see if you bleed out or not. Oh wait, no. We determined a human body is non-lethal damage, so you're just unconscious. I actually have a great plan for this, for how this is going, so that's fine. Alright. And Susan. 4 versus Perry, which should actually miss you.
Yeah.
Alright. So
I do like a sweet martial art move with my hair blowing in the breeze.
next round, Susan gets a queen. It gets a jack. So Susan, you're up.
I'm like, why are you doing this? We didn't even do anything to you.
Chet's face is just purple and bruises at this point.
Let go of my friend. My God.
Oh
What
wait,
did you
no,
do?
it's your crotch. I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah. You know, it is a head.
Yeah.
It's like a flail, right?
All right, but yeah. So, what are you doing? You're trying to get to him emotionally.
Yeah.
All right, yeah. Give me a persuasion check.
I'm like way worse at persuasion than fighting, but I think he's got worse defenses.
His spirit's actually a D8.
Well, fuck this guy.
All right, so what'd you roll for persuasion?
I got an 11.
Ooh, an 11. That's a hit with a raise. He's shaken, and he's just, I have a job.
What do you mean you have a job?
He has a psychological wound. He needs to roll to unshake. There's a reason this is a comedy game. He does unshake. He's just... Look, I'm real sorry about this. Wild attack to hit you again. D10 plus 2, minus 2. So, a 6 versus Perry.
6.
Is that your parry? Parry 6. Ooh, alright. Alright.
Defense should win.
I have 17 damage.
Jesus Christ. I'm not even gonna soak it. I'm just gonna like.
Ooh.
You get knocked unconscious from that? What's your
Well, I had
toughness?
1 wound.
6. That's 2 wounds, I think. Two more
I mean,
wounds.
I already had 1 wound.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
My
2 more.
toughness is 6, so yeah.
Oh, 2 more wounds. So you're at 3 wounds. You're not unconscious.
I'm like, what do you mean you've got a oh!
Susan gets a 7. The Minotaur gets an ace. Alright. Yeah. He'll just be like, it is what it is. Oh, wow. He rolled a 2. I feel like Chet's shirt started to come up. He's like, it is what it is. And Chet's like slid out of his hands. Yeah. All right, you're up. Susan, you're up. You're the only other one.
I thought I was in.
No, only 3 wounds.
Oh, hey.
Yeah. You need that 4th
I'm
one
just
to
gonna
knock
lie
you out.
there crying and make him feel really bad.
Nice. Yeah, give me a persuasion roll.
I think you should try working retail. And then you understand that job is.
I feel like we need to add an edge to this setting called Pity Party that lets you take your
That's-
wounds and add them as a bonus
Can we
for
try that on
sympathy
my-
attacks.
Oh, I can hear motorcycles in the background right now.
Oh, I actually forgot to roll. Oh, yeah, he unshook. Okay.
That's Marco leaving.
It is Marco. I failed, so I'm gonna Benny it.
Okay.
I got a 10.
A 10. All right. That's a hit with a raise, which gives him another emotional wound. He's feeling real bad. Jeez. I don't wanna, like... You get to go first. 9 versus 8. This has just gotten real awkward now, because, like, he can't really fully hit you. You guys are both, like, tired. Everyone else has run away.
If you don't want to do it, you don't have to. Everybody can quit their jobs. This is America.
Give me a persuasion.
$11.
He's already shaken, which is great because he hasn't had a turn to unshake, but that's enough for a raise too. So he's at 3 emotional wounds. He's like super second guessing himself, just jeez, this is real awkward. I mean, I don't even like to hit a girl. He rolled a 6, which at -3 is a 3, so he doesn't unshake. So he's just like scratching his head like, look, like maybe if you run away or something, you have a queen versus his 9. Give him the killing blow.
I can help you quit your job and you won't have to hurt anybody anymore. And then we can rescue my friends.
Okay.
And everything will be better. I know, like, you can, like, what it's like to be, like, everybody thinks you're just a troublemaker and people don't understand you. But I know that maybe it's not just, that's not who you are.
Give me a persuasion roll. He's already shaken. If you get at least a 6, it ends this combat.
I think that monologue deserves a Benny.
It does. It does deserve a Benny.
Got a 7.
That's enough. We're just... Yeah. Oh, you're right. I quit. I don't want to be a demon. And he takes his horns off.
Yeah, this is America. You don't have to be a demon here.
What? Right. He starts to walk away, just like, I'm gonna open a froyo stand. And he has
Good old
decided
California.
to leave you alone. And
No,
go
you've
away.
gotten in at the Circle K.
Oh my god, he ends up working at the Circle K in the sequel. Alright. He ends up leaving you alone. Now you have a totaled hearse. A technically
disappointing
still
'cause I could use
alive
that hearse.
Marco. Chet and Nathan are unconscious and like bruised to hell.
I find Nathan's phone.
Okay. It is
And-
crunched because when he crit failed, the thing got up and just like crushed his phone.
Did Marco leave?
Marco's Marco's walking wounded. He's like in the car.
Oh, good. Then he
bleeding,
didn't
like,
steal the motorcycle.
I'm alive. Babe, are we back? Babe, help me.
Yeah, babe.
Vroom, no, 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 no.
There's still some beer left.
All right.
Did anybody bring a first aid kit?
There is a first aid kit in the hearse. Nathan, we're not in person, so I don't have like the cards to give out. Yours is the motorcycle. Nathan actually has a first aid kit. It gives +1 to healing.
That's good because I don't have any healing.
It would be assumed to be in the hearse. And the new healing rules, you don't take penalties for the wounds they have.
Oh,
So
that's
Just
handy.
your own wounds.
yeah, just your own penalty.
Oh, that's not handy. I'm at like -5 then.
Yeah. Hey, +1.
+1. -2 for all thumbs.
Nah, I wouldn't count it for a first aid kit. It's not an electronic, like bandage and stuff.
Oh, okay. I
However,
think maybe
using
we
all
should just
thumbs for starting a
lie
car in
here
distress, I
and
need to put
die.
on the book. Yeah. So
So I'm gonna like stagger to
now,
the
here is the
nearest-
other advantage. A lot, like everyone else has fled. Marco was with you though, which means nobody took Marco's car and fled. So there is like a shitty gremlin that's his mom's
Oh, that's
there
right.
too.
Marco has a car. Marco, can you help me pick these guys up and put them in your back of your car?
Marco has like a bone sticking out of his arm.
It's fine.
He's
use your
walking
other
wounded.
arm.
Marco ain't doing anything.
Oh God. What? Minotaur guy?
Give me a persuasion at -2. Actually, just
Have a
give me a
name?
flat persuasion, because your wounds are... Like, I don't think they should affect this, so I'll just have it be a wash of the -2.
Oh, hey, that's a 4 on a 4. And another 4.
There we go.
I got an 8, 9, 10, 11. I got an 11.
Minotaur guy, like, leans over at the side of the hearse. Yeah, I haven't left yet. What's up?
I'm not feeling so good. Can
Yeah.
you help me pick these guys up and put them in that car over
Oh,
there?
yeah, real sorry about that. Yeah, this is probably partially my fault, so, yeah.
Happens.
Yeah, look, here. And he goes and he starts dragging Chet and Nathan into the car.
I like get the keys out of Marco's pocket and unlock it for him. So we could like crack the car open the wrong way.
Yeah, can you, like, do that as he holds up his massive hands? I'm not good with, like, stuff.
We'll figure something out for you later. Like
Yeah.
maybe we'll figure out how to make froyo machines with big levers.
That'd be cool. Yeah. We'll figure something out. You're a good friend. What was your name again? I just knew you as Prey.
Oh yeah. I'm Susan. Susan Stevens.
Cool,
What's your
cool.
name?
I'm Jeff.
Jeff. That's a cool name, Jeff.
Yeah, it's Jeff the Unvanquishable, but, like, the Unvanquishable's my dad, so...
So you can make your own name.
Yeah. Alright, at this point, I feel like you guys have the car loaded. He's just sitting very cramped in the passenger seat.
Alright. I mean,
So, like, do you know, like, a sage to drive them to, or some kind of healer or something?
we have things called hospitals.
Oh, cool, yeah. They might need one of those.
Yeah, me too. You need one?
No, I'm good. I'm good. Blood
about
running down the
you
side of his
are-
head. I'm unvanquishable. It's cool. It's cool.
Well, I've got band-aids in the back.
Oh, cool. Cut to you guys driving down the road. He has a band-aid on his forehead. And yeah, Jeff will help you guys get patched up. I don't think we need to worry too much about the semantics. You took care of the Minotaur. This is just delving and sinking into more of a comedy game at every moment. But all right, I think that covered. You guys didn't die. You guys probably should have died. But
But
a body into a body is non-lethal. It's cool.
it's fine.
But that was a very crazy piece of
And like the ridiculous thing is I have a D4 in persuasion.
yeah. But it went nuts. It went crazy. And in a game, oh, what's that, Clyde?
Oh, I was gonna say I probably wake up in the hospital with my parents asking me where my clothes were.
Yeah, that is true. We now get to do my favorite part of, again, for this specific one shot, is we have to do, when the credits go, for freeze frames in the text of, like, what happened to them. So, Susan's text is victory. Chet's text is desire. Nathan's text is desire. And Jeff's text is victory. He gets a Froyo stand. So, Susan, what is the victory for, like, the credits text of after they graduated?
So Susan develops a franchise of Monster Froyo.
Susan and Jeff go into business together?
Yeah, of which Jeff has the primary one. She developed the levers for big hands.
Nice. All right. What is Chet and Nathan's, like, desires at their end?
So the Chet's freeze frame is him with an eye patch searching for someone that can do a reverse vasectomy.
It just got all tangled up in there. And Nathan.
So Nathan happened to meet one of Jeff's friends who is a succubus, and they hit it off really well. And Nathan got a part-time job assisting Death.
Nice. Like, just that was the sequel. That was the entire, like, bogus journey for Nathan.
New pants for Nathan.
New pants. And Nathan got new pants. All right, yeah. Now, I will say, normally the setting doesn't get this goofy, but at a one-shot, why not? Especially when a Minotaur's just wrecking you. But I hope you guys enjoyed the setting. I hope you guys enjoyed the adventure.
Yeah, it was fun.
It was fun.
Yeah,
I found something really nice about, no, just have a Y2K party. You figure it out for half the adventure. It's just, that's it. You guys, this is easy for me. But all right, thanks everybody who hung out and watched us. Thanks Dice Crow and Tom, mainly because you guys were the ones interacting and cheering us on. Thank you very much, Dice Crow, for trying to keep Nathan alive with your tips.
You're so close.
We will catch you guys next week with another One Shot Wednesday.